The calling that you feel, that internal pull, that unease that you feel every single day that your life is meant to be more, that you are supposed to accomplish more, that you should be living differently, receiving differently, making a difference, making an impact isn't for no reason. You're not delusional. You're not mistaken. You are just misaligned. You see, you are meant to be powerful. You are meant to make big change in this world. You are meant to be a difference maker. And when you shift into that, it all falls into place. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to unlock your calling. If you've been going through life feeling like you're walking into wall after wall after wall, that no matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you press, no matter how hard you pray, things don't work out as they should, this is the episode for you. So make sure you watch it all the way through. And at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on it so we can go through the day. You see, you are meant for great things. The expectation of you is high. There's a reason why you have those dreams. You've been around people that don't. You've existed in this life around people that don't envision expansion, that don't envision a different life, that don't envision growth beyond their current state. And they are not wrong. They are just in their element. You are not in yours. You see, I've said it. You are a giant. You are grand. You are powerful. You are someone with expansive vision that just isn't living in it. You're not living up to the standard of you. When you think of your name, right? When I say Henry Lawrence, there should be a standard associated with it. When you say your name, there should be a standard associated. That standard is for a reason. The way your mind moves, the way your mind receives, the way you speak, the way you ingest things, whether it's food, whether it's information, the way you operate from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, all of that is a pattern. It's moving your consciousness in a pattern. It's moving your perspective in a pattern. It's moving your experience in a pattern. And that dials you into a certain frequency in which you're experiencing. There's a reason why you're uncomfortable with it. You're uncomfortable with it because it's not yours. It's lower. I'm not saying it's better or worse, but it's lower than where you're supposed to be existing. So God made sure you would be uneasy here. God made sure you'd be unfulfilled here. God made sure that you could never get comfortable in the skin you're in because you are not the greatness that you can be. And so with this calling, with this activation right now, you can tune it up. You can start writing your goals down saying, I'm going to be more. You can start speaking your goals to people and saying, I'm going to be more. You see, the more you put out your vision into the world, the more resistance is going to be met with it. But no longer will your life be wall bumping, wall bumping, wall bumping. It'll be your vision that's getting pushed down and pushed down, pushed down. This is for a reason. It's because to get to the other side, to get to that higher frequency, you must become it. So this resistance is for you. When you go to the gym to get stronger, you lift weight that you fail at. You lift weight that breaks down your muscle. You lift weights that is heavy. You don't go in there and do what's comfortable. If you do that, you will stay the same. Life is no different. The intelligent design in this experience is meant for you to grow at all times. So when you think that you've struggled for 5 years, when you think you've struggled for 10 years, when you think you've struggled your entire life, no matter how long that is, it's because on the other side of it is something equal to that struggle. Now, it's not the time that matters because time is not existence beyond this existence, right? It's something that we put here for us to understand what's going on, for us to stay in line. The time is irrelevant. It's all about your standard of frequency. So however much time was needed for you to say enough is enough and you to level up is what was needed. And whatever weight was carried was the weight that needed to be carried for you to level up so you could receive the same on the other side, so you could be responsible for the same on the other side. There's a calling in you not just to receive more, but to give more. Right? That's why you're in this platform. That's why this is resonating with you. The law of attraction says like attracts like. So you being attracted to this message means we are the same in the idea of giving. We are the same in the idea of uplifting. We are the same in the idea that we are the rising tide that lifts all ships. We are here for that purpose. Now, it might take you down a different path. You don't have to be a coach or a podcaster or anything like that. You might just love your job. You might want to be an entrepreneur. You might want to be a great mother. You might want to be a great father. You might want to be a great pillar in community. Whatever it is that is your journey, you're supposed to be great at it. So how do you apply that? How do you go from, okay, well, I want to be different, I want to change, to actually living that experience? First, you need to write it down. If it's not written down, the day will knock it out of you every single time. It's hard enough to stay focused on something that's right in front of you. How can you stay focused on something that's in the back of your mind and facing life every single day? Second, prioritize yourself. Right? Once you know that you want something different because you've written it down, how do you prioritize that? It should be the first thing you do every single morning. It doesn't matter your wake up time. It just matters the time that you're taking before you have to serve other things. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour, that time matters because you're setting a target. You're setting the tone. You're giving yourself a purpose. Okay, this is who I want to be, right? You're taking time to write something down. You're saying, this is who I want to be. What it says in here is who I want to be. So you're taking time to do that. And when you take the time to do that, you've got a placeholder, right? You've set a target. Okay, this is what I'm. And then when you go through the day, you do your best to serve that higher version of yourself. To be that higher version of yourself. You're not going to be perfect at it. You're not going to win every single time. You're going to fail, but you need that. It's your map and your compass to help you realign when you get lost on the path. And then at the end of the day, reflect. You see, you start the day, you project. You get to the end of the day, you reflect. And that's how you do it. When you start doing that, when you start writing, when you start praying, when you start meditating, doing all those things, the guidance will come. You see, at first you might write something, and it may not be where you end up, but it's different than where you're at. So as you start writing that difference, as you start exploring that in your mind, as you start looking at that, you will start getting feelings. You will start getting thoughts in your mind about it, and you will change it over time. You will adjust it over time because your current perspective where you're at can't truly understand where you want to go. It just knows it wants to be different. And so as you start doing that, as you start growing, the voice within you, right, the guidance of God will start speaking. You'll start realigning, and serving and realigning. And you'll know you're on the right track when everything starts looking as like it was something that happened for you. Right? When I look back at doing this podcast for 5 years, I can get frustrated. I can be like, why have I put so much time into this? In some areas, it's still so small. It hasn't grown to where I want it to be. It hasn't become what I thought it could do. Right? I get frustrated. But then I think about all the obstacles I've overcame for myself. Right? Speaking like this, like speaking is difficult for me. It's not something I'm naturally good at. Writing is not something I'm naturally good at. Putting something together and staying consistent at this level is not something that I'm normally good at. But yet I've done it for 5 years and improved, and I've done thousands of episodes now, over like 1,100. And the point of that is now I see how it was all for me. Right? I learned that I could brute force do them. I could do 2 a day if I needed to. I learned that I could push the boundaries and speak ways that I was uncomfortable in. I learned that people can resonate with the vision that I have if I'm in my truth. I learned all those things about it. And so the next chapter of what's to come will be built on what was. And I couldn't have it without the past. You see, when your mind starts getting like that and everything starts happening for you, you start realizing how every single thing in this experience is a miracle. It's a miracle that you're receiving this message today. It's a miracle that you have today to even continue to try. It's a miracle that your life is your life and that you have the choice to make it whatever you want. It's a miracle where you're at. It's a miracle all the discipline that's happened to you. It's a miracle all the pain that's happened to you. It's a miracle all of those things, not because they're good, but because you have it within you to make something good out of it. Right? That's a blessing. I talk about how in the right perspective, everything in your life, every single thing is a gift. And you might ask yourself, how can that be? How can that be? It's because of who you are, right? Not what was done to you. I know that things have been done to you that were really bad, really bad. I've heard some terrible stories of pain that people have gone through. But with that sentence, people have gone through. So it's not just you. And so when you go through this thing, you heal from this thing, you grow from this thing, and then you reach out to people around you because you're a radiating picture of growth, of healing, of expansion, right? It's what you are, whether it's publicly or just in your own community. You are those things. You're going to attract somebody that was in the pain that you were once in. And it's a blessing, and it's a gift because the wisdom, the forgiveness, the understanding that you'll be able to pass down onto them will be a gift to them. So if it's a gift to them, it's a gift to you. You get to decide the meaning of everything. So you can say that there's been meaning into my life every single moment, and I'm about to show you why. Doesn't matter if you're 40, doesn't matter if you're 20, doesn't matter if you're 60. The meaning is up to you. So your life matters. And if you're tired of feeling the friction, if you're tired of feeling like everything that you're trying to do is not working, it's because it's time to level up. The message couldn't be clearer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. As we breathe in, we want clarity. Right? We want to be able to understand ourselves. We want to be able to see ourselves for the first time clearer than we ever have, whatever form that takes. So when we breathe in, I just want you to say, clarity, clarity, clarity. Activate that clarity mind within you. As you hold your breath, just look within. Look within your heart, look within your mind, look within your body, and just see what comes. See what comes of it. And when you exhale, allow the resistance to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you. This moment can be the moment where you activate and turn it into anything that you desire. I'm going to go into a quick prayer. You're welcome to join it. You're welcome to be a part of it. Even if it's not something that you believe in, even if it's not something that has impact to you, I think the words are valuable and you can make anything valuable to yourself if you'd like to. If not, end the message right here and we'll have another video coming out tomorrow. God, thank you for bringing us all together. Thank you for showing us that there's power in your will. There's power in this universe, and there's great power within us that you have blessed within us. Sometimes we think we need to work harder. Sometimes we think that it's us that's not enough. The truth is, we would never be enough without you. We wouldn't even be here without you, and we get so lost in our own ego, so lost in our own desires and power that we forget to include you, and the failures and the blocks and the things that keep happening are opportunities for us to allow you in to come in and bless us. So I ask that today that those that are laying their head in prayer with us, that we see with eyes of miracle, that every single thing in our life we're able to witness as the miracle it is, that we're able to see you in every single thing because you're there. It's us that makes ourselves blind to you. You are never hidden from us. We hide it from ourselves. So if you're still in this prayer, ask that you ask God to come within you right now, to give you that vision, that you can feel the hand, that you can walk with Jesus, that you can walk with God, and you can feel a power within you, that you can feel a trust within you, a trust that your faith is powerful, a trust that your vision is worthwhile, a trust that you are good and that you will do goodness in the world, and that your destiny, that your path, that everything in front of you is going to be good. And even though that there's pain in the world, and even though that we're going to fail, and even though that there's going to be mistakes, that we operate with God every single moment so that we never feel separate again, so that our purpose is beyond anything of this earth, and that our purpose is of uplifting others and showing them the light in which you are. We know that you are so much bigger, so much grander than we could ever fathom, but we ask that in this moment, through this day, through these hours, that we clearly see what you are in this world, the light that you are, from the smallest blade of grass to the giant sun that warms our skies, that you are there in every single thing, and that you own every thought that's in our mind, every feeling that's in our heart, so that we can operate in the peace in which you provide. Amen. Guys, I know the prayer thing isn't for everyone. It's new to me too to do it at this level. It feels really good to do, and I want to keep doing it. I want to keep aligning in that way and stepping into praise. I'm learning, you're learning. Your feedback is so helpful. Your opinions are so helpful. I'm never the person that says I'm right. I'm just a person that provides positive perspective in the best way that I can. And you're just a person that does the thing that you do in the best way that you can. Do not let anybody bring you down on that. Spread the good word of you. Spread the healing of you. Spread the light of you, and be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful. Hopefully it gave you the perspective that you need to be exactly who you're meant to be. If it was, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you enjoy the videos. If you missed the last one, it's a video every single day for the rest of the year. No audio only, and only one episode a day, so they can work on the quality and really improve this product that we have that we're growing together. If it was impactful, share it with somebody so that they can see the perspective that you're seeing, and hopefully you can grow the circle around you. Now, if you've been watching or listening for a while, you've heard me talk about working with me. I am still bringing on entrepreneurs that just need a perspective shift, that know that they're looking at their business, but they need a different set of eyes within themselves to see it. If that's you, if you feel like you can take your business to the next level, if you feel like there's just something sticking, whether it's internal, you just not feeling right, you feeling disconnected, you feeling disaligned, or it's just eyes on your business so you can grow it and expand it to what it was meant to be. If that's you, let's connect. There's a link down in the description. If you click that, it's going to take you through a questionnaire. If everything in that questionnaire sounds right, feels like the place you should be, then get on the schedule and let's make the shift together. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.